How's it going, guys? Nate here. Today we're going to be looking at some more Sky Striker stuff. I have a couple replays I want to show you guys. This can be Sky Strikers versus Vampires. The Vampire player does something really dumb in the end, and you'll see that. It's kind of hilarious. And let's get going. So I didn't really open too great, but the Vampire player is going first, and it's just going to instantly pass turn to me. Just instant pass his turn. I do the Rhoda so I can get the Ray, and the reason that you see me do that is because I'm gonna Rhoda, pitch my Shark Cannon, and then the Twin Twister. I'm gonna get all three engraved super quick because I know I'm gonna get to my engage really fast, and that's the whole point of this version that I currently built right here that I'm gonna show you guys. That it's to get to the engage, use the engage to plus out. Engage is pretty much just a pot of greed, but you get to pick one of the cards. It's super good. And that's the new card that I've been testing out in there is the Metalphos card. It's pretty good in there. And then we're also going to Ray into Diablos. Then he's going to do the vampire thing where they pay life points. And I'm basically just going to set up, add the engage, which is what you normally would want to. It's like the main card of the deck. So there's a reason it's $100. So he's going to keep paying life points. And I'm going to use Ray's effect to get Ray back out. And then I'm going to go Ray into Kagari. Kagari add back Shark Cannon. Going to activate the multi-roll. He's going to do whatever that does. I don't even know what that is. Then we're going to go into the Shizuku again. But that's fine. We're just going to Widow Anchor it, take control of it so that I don't have to deal with that. Then we're going to get, so we have two, a double engage, nothing on board. They're going to go into battle phase. He's going to keep burning himself down, so he has 1,000 life left. I'm going to get out Kagari. Then I'm going to take the damage. I'm going to evenly match him. He's going to get that, and then this is the greatest part right here. So I draw my Ogre. I engage, all the pluses. Pop the monster, but when I go to pop it, he uses its effect, pays the last 1,000 he has, and kills himself. Hilarious. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Alright guys, here's a good one just on showing how Sky Striker can outlast your opponent. So we're going to swap it over to my side. He's playing some sort of, I don't know what this, Gravekeepers, maybe? I think, because that Necrovow, the Royal Tribute. Basically, I'm just going to start, I'm going to go to main phase 2, evenly matched. Then I'm going to use my engage, get out Ray, get out Kagari, do engage again for that, and basically just sit on the two Bellas. I'm basically just going to sit on these hand traps, and he's really not going to be able to do anything. The Sensory, there can only be one. It really doesn't do anything against this deck because they're all different. They're different attributes. They're different types, they're different attributes, so it's all fine. It really doesn't stop your play that much. So see, we have that one and that one, and we literally just sit there and poke him down for game. Basically, just anything he does, we have a response with hand traps. It's just a great outlast your opponent and win. Alright guys, here is the deck list for the that deck you just saw in those two replays. I have a couple more that I might show off later sometime. But you got the 3 Brandish Maiden Ray, or Sky Striker, depending. Then you got the Diablos. Those two combo together really well. And then you have the basic hand traps. You have 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Reaper, and 2 Bella. I really like Bella. I really like how she just stops graveyard plays. Some people don't. You can replace that with Droll and Lock if you so choose. I personally am not a huge fan of Droll and Lockbird. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's really good, but it's something that I would personally side in. I would throw this in the side deck if it were me. I'm not a huge fan of Droll. That's just me. Then after the hand traps, you got the 1 Jamming Wave and 1 Afterburner. I only play one of each in this version because I can see them whenever I want with the Kagari. I can see either one of these, or with any way to add them back with Yeah, you can just add them back with the Kagari. So you really, I don't need these as much. The main card of the deck, the Engage, great. Like I said earlier, it's just basically a pot of greed, except you get to pick one of your cards. Only one Mecha Shark Cannon. It's pretty good. It gets rid of their monsters in their graveyard. You can banish them for them not to use. You hit them, and then you can special summon on your side of the field instead. It's just a good one-off. I wouldn't play more. Then you got triple Hornet Bit to get out your links. Oh my god, why couldn't I think of that word? 3 Window Anchor. That's a great card. I mean, negates the effect, and then if you have 3 or more, you can take control of it. Hang on a second. Close that window. Loud neighbor kids. Then you have 1 multi-roll and 1 of the field spell. I feel playing any more of those is too cloggy. Then you got 3 Foolish Burial Goods, mainly to target your Metal Foes Fusion. It's good to get into the graveyard with those, and then you can shuffle it into your deck and draw a card, which is great. So you put it in there and just basically it's a free draw. It's like an Upstart, but better. Then you got 3 Twin Twister to discard a spell to use it. Then you got an Upstart, Monster Reborn, a Foolish Burial, and a Rhoda. The Foolish Burial is basically just in there for putting Ray or Diabolos in the grave so that you can get their effects off. Then you got 3 Evenly Matched. I really do like Evenly Matched because you're only really going to have 1 card out at a time in this deck until we get stuff like Needle Fiber or Summon Sorceress becomes legal. Alright, onto the extra deck. The only really cards that matter are your Kagari. Nope, that's Kagari. Kagari and Shizuku. Hang on a second. I took one out on accident. Yeah, your Kagaris and your Shizuku. Those are the only 2 that matter. The rest of the stuff is just Cherries targets. I found I really like playing the Mermaid, the Goblin. I've actually used them a couple of times. Isolde, and they're to hit Gokis. These are also in there to hit Gokis because you have 3 you can hit at base their whole entire deck. Same with Phoenix. A lot of people play Phoenix. You got Electromite, Double Helix, Firewall, Borreload. Those are just 2 things you don't want to have to deal with. And then I actually have come across quite a few Waking the Dragons decks on here. That's why I play the Reed Raptor Ultimate Falcon. But you can another good thing to play over that if you're not too getting in there is that you can play the ABC Buster. You can play the Mechaba. Dang it, can't type. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. You can play the Mechaba. You can play whatever you want over these. That's just your personal, what you run into at your locals more often. It's a really good deck. This one is a lot less cloggy. Basically, to get over, I had a question in the last video about getting over unbreakable boards, and that pretty much is one of the things in this deck that it struggles against a little bit. But you can use cards like Afterburner to get over things. Why did I keep taking that out? You can use Shizuku to get out of things. Shizuku's really good because you lose they make their attack go down. So yeah, it's basically it's a good one. Those are good ways to get over things. Same with Kagari, she gets the boost up from attack. And if you do it like the non-destruction nightmare boards, that's how you do it. Same with Beals. To get around Beals, you do that because Beals. Yeah, it just can't be destroyed by that or card effects. Basically, you're gonna do that, or you can also side in stuff like one of my favorite cards in the game. You can side in Compulsory Evacuation Device. That's a good card deciding to get rid of things. Just any non-targeting monster removal is good to get over unbreakable boards. So you can hit like, you can get like Compulse, Regeki, because it doesn't target. Just anything that's non-targeting monster removal, you can get over pretty much anything with. Alright guys, that's the deck. If you have any questions, leave the comments down below. If I missed anything or you want me to discuss anything further, you can leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you as fast as I can. Alright, you guys, remember to comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.